everyone, Rena Chung here, and I'm here with Kosta Gara, the author of Organic Networker. And as promised, we're going to go through his book, go over tips and techniques on how you can build a massive network marketing business. And I just wanted to ask you, because I know you've built a multi-million-dollar company over and over that still pays. So what goes into that? And I think, discipline is huge for a lot of people, and we can't keep that going. So what are some of your tips for that?
100% I agree, honey. Discipline is probably one of the most important ingredients in building a business, period. Doesn't matter if it's network marketing or traditional. In this business, plays a big role. And that's because in network marketing, as you know, you don't really have a boss, correct? You don't have somebody over your shoulder constantly dictating your terms of your daily tasks. So you gotta have that discipline. And I talk about discipline because, really, discipline has two major components. Number one, focus, correct? Very, very important. And number two is dedication. So those two play a big role. And let's just use an example. To me, the first milestone, honey, in network marketing is making $10,000 a month when you're full-time, okay?
So $2,500 a week?
A week. I mean, $500 a month as an alternative sources of income is fantastic. But if you get into this profession to do it full-time, you gotta have a target of 10 grand a month, as you said, 2,500 a week. And to do that, you gotta really have that dedication, the commitment, okay? But most important thing is the discipline. And what do I mean with discipline? So to get to 10 grand, you gotta make 10 calls a day, every single day, Monday through Saturday. 6 days a week, 10 calls to prospects. And that is, for example, to a warm market, new market, a cold market, whatever you've got, 10 a day. Not 10 a day for the first 3 days, dropping it down to 5 a day, and by the day 21, you're down to once a month. It can happen. And that's where the discipline comes in, that you do those calls daily. So if today you did 8, tomorrow you better do 12.
Right,
if you did 6, you better do 14, because you got to do that day in, day out, every single day.
It's a numbers game.
For sure, honey. Absolutely, it's a numbers game. So that's my advice always for people. This is one of the most important for me in this business, that I've sort of mastered that, to acquire that talent of discipline, day in, day out, follow the system. In this case example I gave you, to get to 10 grand a month, 10 calls a day. When you get to 10 grand, from there, that milestone, it's pretty easy to get to the next level, be it 20 grand, 30 grand, whatever that number is. 10 grand is the key.
What if you take your foot off the brake at 10 grand?
So what happens is, if you are not at the right place and you take your foot off the pedal, the sales will drop, hence your commission drops. So you really can't take your foot off the pedal until you've got a solid business. And usually the key to that is having people in your organization duplicating your sort of success, making 10 grand a month and more. That's the key to this business.
So duplication is the key for dedication.
100%, okay. Absolutely. And that, again, comes down to discipline. So this is, for me, my principle number 2. And as we go every week through this process, we're going to cover different pieces, different parts of the book, but the discipline is the key for me.
Yeah, and especially, even if you're working out, it's discipline, right? So in this business, having a really good mentor.
For sure. Everything you do, honey, every single thing you do in life, it comes down to discipline. Athletes, to go on to become Olympic athletes and win a championship, gold medals, whatever, it is day in, day out, a repetition of the same practical things doing daily to reach the success. In this business, absolutely imperative to have that discipline. Very, very important.
So basically, making your task list, making up your calls that you've missed from the day before, and keep on going, and making it like you have your own boss, which is yourself.
For sure.
So.
And again, remember, 10 grand, again, I use that as a milestone example. Whatever it is your goal. You want to do 2 grand a month, okay? Let's focus on that. Put your plan, get together with your system and the team and the upline, and come up with that program, what you want to do, and then focus on it.
Perfect.
Dedicate it to create discipline. Perfect. Very, very important.
Perfect. I'm excited for the next tip. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button so that you are notified for our next tip. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bye, guys.